the second upload for the evening. And then I have one more to do after that, and I am done for the night. I've done my duties for the kingdom, unless the Most High calls me back on here to drop another message, okay? So I'm going to read a passage from First Corinthians chapter 14, verse 33. And it says, For God is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all the churches of the saints. So I just wanted to help ease somebody's mind, okay? Whatever it is that's causing your mind to become rattled or confused, God is not in that, okay? And I hope that that really helps somebody that's confused about anything, okay? God is not in that. Whatever's causing you to become confused, like, I would give it to God. But chances are that it's not of the Most High. Does that make sense to you? One thing I know about God is if you ask him for something, his answers are going to be clear cut. Okay? It's not going to be anything like messy or where you have to play like a guessing game or anything like that. I've been spending a lot of time with the Most High, just me and him lately. A lot, and he's just real cut and dry. He's very cut and dry. So if you're courting with someone, there should be no confusion while you're courting, okay? If you're working somewhere and you're unsure about being there, like, you shouldn't feel confused about it. Pretty much nothing in your life, should cause you any confusion. Like, if you're friends with someone, that should be your friend. It should not cause you any confusion. Like, to me, I have a lot of people that are kind of mad at me because I cut them off. And the reasons why I cut them off was because they were causing confusion in my life. And now I'm the villain, of course, because, some people would be like, oh, you cut me off for no reason. No, I cut you off because my spirit was picking up confusion. That's why you got cut off. You know what I'm saying? And so when I get confused about something, I tend to just cut it off because God is not in that. He's not. And so if you feel like you're confused about anything, like, you can pray about it. If it's something that you kind of desire and you want to fight, you feel like you should fight for it, pray about it. If the Most High instructs you to cut it off, cut it off. But if it's something that you're willing to cut off and let go of, just let it go. You know what I'm saying? But I know that the Most High is not in a lot of confusion. He's not the author of that. Only the enemy is. And so, God is in it when it brings you peace, when it brings you love, when it brings you joy. You know what I'm saying? It won't play mind games with you. It won't, make you feel like you're going crazy. It won't make you feel like, you're not enough or you're not worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'll bring you perfect peace where you are in the current state that you're in. And not only will it bring you perfect peace, it'll encourage you to elevate and grow in areas of your life where you need to. You know what I mean? Same thing with people. They won't cause you pain and heartache. They won't make you cry. Someone who loves you, someone who's supposed to be on your team, like, they won't hurt you. They won't make you cry. They won't make you look in the mirror and question, like, your worth. They won't make you feel ugly. They won't make you feel none of that. This message is going to be for somebody. I already know. It's not for everybody, but it's going to be for somebody. Like, love is not that. You can encourage someone to be better in areas of their life. You know what I'm saying? But it's not going to tear you down while encouraging you. Love doesn't do that. That's not love. That's toxic. That's narcissistic. And if they put love on top of that, then that might be considered a covert narcissist. I'm gonna start doing more videos on narcissism because I've been in relationships with narcissistic people You know what I'm saying? Because I've already been around this mountain. I'm 30 years old. I've already been there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have so much experience with dating narcissists and or just having friends that are narcissistic. Even in friendships, if you have a friend that, you know, talks like, you know, is friends with you and liking all your posts on social media and then going back and gossiping about you, that's confusion. God is not in that. That is not your friend. You know what I'm saying? If you have people um that are pretending to be your friends so that they can gather information and talk about you with other people, even if they don't mean it to do it in like a rude way, even if they do, that is not your friend. That is confusion. God is not in that. People, if you're like, let's say, you know, you're in, you know, the Most High, you're in a season where you're looking for your God ordained spouse. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's so much confusion around your God ordained relationship. That I wouldn't say cut off completely. Still give it to God, because that person, you're supposed to like serve a purpose with that person. So don't be too quick to cut it off. But definitely take that to God. But 9 times out of 10, God is not in. He's not in that if it's confusion. Just cut and dry, cut and dry. You know what I'm saying? It's like either it is or it is not. To make a decision. You know what I'm saying? Um, that's one thing I know about God for sure. It's either this or that. And that's one thing I don't understand about this generation. It's just like everything is always so up in the air. You know what I'm saying? Like when let's say like you're friends with someone and they like, you know, throw shade at you in a post and then they turn around and like be nice to you. That is confusion. And God is not in that relationship. You need to cut that relationship off. If someone makes you feel some type, then like if you confront them about it and they're like, oh no, I didn't mean that for you. You girl, I was talking about somebody else. No, they were not. They were talking about you. Like, we have to get into a habit of trusting our intuition. You're not crazy. You know what you felt. You know what energy you felt. Trust the energy. Like, trust yourself. Trust your intuition. Okay? You're not crazy. Like, it's a lot of people that like to do the no, some of us are too real for that. Like, we don't have time for the, you know, I like you some days I want to talk about you. No, either you solid or you're gone. You know what I'm saying? Be solid. Pick a side. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody play with your mind. And definitely don't let nobody play with your life. Because God is not in that. He's not. Okay? It's too much of that happening. It's too much. It's too many people that are trying to play mind games with people. God is not in that. He's not in that. Okay? So, like, I'm like me, for example. I guess I'll talk about mine a little later. We'll talk about something else. But yeah, I just wanted to drop that off. I do have one more video that I want to pop out. So I'm gonna get to that video. Talk to you soon. God willing. Peace.